Hello, welcome back. I'm Susana. This is the Daily Grind. Let's talk about things. One of the most asked around questions for the past month is: do I have to play any of the Armored Core games before Armored Core 6 to understand what's going on? And the short answer is no, you don't have to. The games are not really connected between each other until the fourth generation. And the major titles, like if you go from Armored Core 1 to Armored Core 2, it's not really necessary to play Armored Core 1 to understand what's going on Armored Core 2 because it's a completely different storyline that involves mercenaries. The only thing each game has in common, or every game has in common, is that you always play a freelance mercenary that works for a particular mercenary human resource organization. In the first one, that's the Raven Nest. Then on the second one, it's Nerves Concord. Then it's Neocortex or something like that. They always have different names. But the thing is, you're a mercenary. And you are not a mercenary by actual choice. It's like you either become a mercenary or you die of hunger because you are super poor. And it's not like the mercenary organizations are picky about who pilots what or where or what is he or she or it gonna be doing. They just want people to say, yes, I accept the contract. And if they can fulfill the contract, cool. If they can't, well, let's go look for another schmuck and get him killed. That's pretty much it. Um, that was the background for the storylines in Armored Core ever since the first one. Way before Dark Souls was a thing. So that's how it goes. You live in each of the titles. You live in a world that's so bleak and depressing that becoming a mercenary is actually a step up for you. And it's going to improve your lot in life. And if it doesn't, you're going to be dead anyways. So who cares? And then you slowly, progressively, and surely become good at being a mercenary. And then you start committing war crimes. Happens every damn time in every of the damn games. You always end up committing war crimes. And you always end up not caring because all you want to do is get paid. And the companies don't care either. Like, one day, one company is going to hire you to destroy a building facility from a rival company. Then the company that got attacked by you hires you to pay back the original company. And then a third faction is going to try to recruit you to liberate the oppressed people or try to reestablish the natural order of things or going green or going vegan or some pretty silly thing like that. And you don't care because all you care is getting paid. And you get paid. And then pretty much every time, every damn time, you become so good at being a mercenary that the companies actively try to kill you, or a competing mercenary is trying to kill you because you have become that good. So they lure you with a pretty big payday to lure you into a trap. And you go because you want to get paid. And you kill them all. And you still get paid. And then the world goes to the trash basket. I was going to say world goes to shit, but I control myself. But you still get paid. And millions of people die because of your actions in each and every one of these games. So the only thing that matters is that you get more credits to buy new parts and you get paid. So there is that too. That's why you don't have to play any of the other games before Armored Core 6. Because from the looks of it, the only difference in Armored Core 6 is that this time they just stopped pretending and you don't get the choice. You are already a mercenary and most probably you are already dead. And you are kept on life support or something like that, just so you can keep committing war crimes to get more credits to buy more parts. But in the end, you also are not going to care. Because you know what? You don't get revenge. What you get is paid. Who cares if there is someone controlling you? Is he paying? If he is paying, then it's good. At least for you. Who cares about everybody else? You kind of become pretty much sociopathic in these games. That's the role. If you want to treat Armored Core like a role-playing game, the role you play is that of a remorseless mercenary who has no attachments, no life beyond being a mercenary. Doesn't matter what the lore guys say. If you really pay attention to the storylines, your character, who is you, it's a surrogate for you, doesn't care. It's not a problem. You know how we get problems? When we don't get paid. Then we have a problem. And the solution to that problem is getting paid more. Getting more pay. And the way to do that is to commit more war crimes. That's small details. That's collateral damage, if it is anything. That's the kind of world Armored Core takes place in. So what do we care if it's not Earth but a planet called Rubicon? Is there going to be payment? That's the real question. What is your motivation? Getting paid. What do you want from life? Getting paid more. What are you going to do to get paid? Kill whoever they pay me to kill. Destroy what they pay me to destroy. That's all you need to know. And after a while, it becomes real funny. Because whenever the storyline tries to pretend that there are feelings involved in the whole proceedings, it becomes more and more apparent that you don't care. Trust me, you are going to be skipping those audio files very soon. And it also shows in the way you start choosing your missions. Because sooner than later, you're going to be looking for the missions that pay more. And you have to attack a refugee camp. Shit, if they didn't want to get bombed, they shouldn't have a 50,000 credits reward on their heads. That's just that's just asking for things like this to happen. And that's the way it's gonna be. Bosses? Lore? What are those things? Do those things pay? No, we don't care. I don't care. Soon you won't care either. This is not a story driven series. This is a kind of a life lesson. Because at any point in time, you can stop playing. If you are really getting nauseated by all the killing you're doing, you can stop at any time. But man, we're only 8,000 credits away from an upgrade. Do we have time to have a conscience? Look, just point me to where I have to shoot, right? Don't tell me their names. Just tell me how much I'm gonna get paid. Because that's what applies to the actual storyline. If these were real, you wouldn't be asking for details or the names. You will be asking just for the check. In reality, if it were real. Because you don't want to be poor anymore. That's your motivation. You don't want to be poor. And you know how you stop being poor? Getting paid. Oh, but now you're a slave of a guy of dubious moral standings. Yeah, you know how you can be free from such a scenario? You get paid enough, you kill the guy, and then you're free to take more contracts with somebody else. That's how it goes. That's the stuff. Now, seriously, um, don't worry too much about the storyline. It's not going to be connected to anything else, and you can trust your favorite content creator to make a video talking about why, where, when, and how to unlock the Easter eggs that are for sure going to be included in Armored Core 6. But that's not there, that's a different planet, that's in the distant future where Armored Core technology has advanced a lot more. So if it's a sequel to anything, it's not an actual sequel to Armored Core 5, but perhaps it's a sequel to the actual Armored Core 1. Or it's happening concurrently to Armored Core 2. But you still don't need to know what happens in those games. Because if you want to find out about the storyline of Armored Core 6, well, you're going to have to play Armored Core 6. In fact, play Armored Core 6 first. And then, if you feel like it, play some of the classics. Through emulation. Don't pay through the nose. Not worth it. Better frame rate, better compatibility, way more responsive controls through emulation. Right? So, subscribe to the channel, leave a like if you like the video, and turn on the notification bell so you know when I upload a new video in this series. We're going to be streaming Armored Core 6 on Thursday at launch, exactly at launch, and it's going to be an extensible stream. This channel, even though it has more than 1,000 subscribers or followers, I kind of left it to rot a couple of years ago because of life issues. So I'm back. And if you feel like helping, because I cannot turn on paid subscriptions or cheers or something like that here on YouTube, well, you can send a tip during the stream through the PayPal account that is going to be on the description, just so we can raise $2,000 to buy a new computer, so I can actually stream at higher resolutions. Like right now, I can only stream at 1080p, 60 frames per second. I will need a new computer to stream at 4K and above. I have the bandwidth, I don't have the computational power to pull that off. So if you feel like helping, that would be very, very cool on your part. So see you around, see you next time, see you at lunch.